I'll be showing how totems work and just basically everything with totems in this video, for food totems and all the types of totems in the game. But right now I'm on an alt account because, well, I wanted to build a second island, and on my main I have a really huge island, but it's mostly flat. I've been working on this since I woke up this morning, like 9 hours ago, but yeah, just look, it's pretty nice. There's a lot of building it, and just I'm gonna keep making it go up higher and higher, and there's paths and stuff. I kinda like the design of it better than my current island on my main account, which if you want to see that, which it's huge, it has over 10,000 blocks, then check that out. That's like one of my newest videos. And also if you want to know how to get coins fast, that's also one of my newest videos. But yeah, right now I got to having 2 conveyors that lead to different chests with all of the useful totems. Well, anyways, I'll be showing now how to do things with totems and just basically how totems work, because a lot of people are kind of confused about totems, don't know everything about totems, or anyways, so if you go to the totem shop, there's the stone totem, which, well, all of those do the same. They just spawn stuff around it and you have to mine it, and then you get it, and then you can craft stuff with it. Stone is useful, kind of, for stone tools. Not many things use stone, though. Iron is definitely the most useful totem, because, well, iron is, like, the only thing that you use in the game to actually craft everything. So that's very useful. Coal is kinda useful. It's used for a few things, and also it's used to fire up things. So coal and iron are the most useful ones. Clay, I recommend don't buy it. It's only used for things like flowers and just decorations. So don't get the clay totem. If anything, it should be like 1,000 coins, because it doesn't really do much. But now for the food totems. All of the food totems, I'll show you at my base exactly what you need to do if you have a food totem. But yeah, there's wheat, tomato, carrot, and onion. I suggest not to get these two. I think these two are kinda useless, but carrot and onion are kinda good. But they're, like, they add a lot more work onto doing stuff, because, well, whenever you're farming it, it's way easier to just farm and spam F to collect stuff than it is to have, like, 20 different totems around your farm and doing everything. So I think it's more useful not to have food totems, but if, well, that's just my opinion, if you want to have one. So what you have to do is, for example, let me just clear out an area. So pretend that I actually have a food totem, because I don't. So what you'd want to do is, so if you have a food totem and you place it in an area, let's pretend that the food totem is right there. I'm just gonna drop my sword wherever the food totem would be, because I don't have one. Well, anyways, what you'd want to do is you want to clear out 3 spaces on all sides. So just clear out 3 spaces on all sides, and or you can just place it in a field that has a lot of empty space by it, which is way easier, but it needs at least 3 blocks width on every side of it, so that it can spawn stuff there, or do stuff. Totems are kind of weird for food. If you place food around it, sometimes the food just disappears, and then it replants it later, but then also puts one of the food inside of the totem. Food totems are kind of weird, but, like, a lot of the things they do, I'm not really sure about it, but it does give you some extra stuff, and sometimes it plants extra things, which are very useful. If you need seeds, like if you're trying to get onion seeds, then they're very useful, because they spawn more onions sometimes. I'm not sure what the percentage is for it to spawn another onion, or for it to remove an onion and just plant it later. But you can get some more seeds from it, and onion seeds are 2,000 coins each, which is actually kinda expensive. So the only totem that is actually kinda worth buying is the onion totem. But my recommendation, if you have food totems, so you see right here how there are 3 blocks this way and 3 blocks this way. Well, you'd want to put one right here, and then you would want to put them 6 distance from each other, because 3 for the first totem and then another 3 for the second totem. So the other totem would go there, and then you can just place totems all around your farm, which you should plant a bit of whatever the totem is by it, so that it actually, like, duplicates the stuff and puts the food in it. But iron, coal, and stone totems are they make way more sense. Like, they're not confusing at all. Well, if you know how they work. So, there are 2 ways to use them. So the first way, which is the way that is the least efficient, or actually there's 3 ways. So, 2 of the ways, it's just your opinion, one of them is not efficient, but it's like the easiest way. So you just put it in an open area with 6 space on all sides. So you can go 6 blocks on any side, including diagonally. And yeah, you would need that amount of area to be able to have them spawn all around. But it will just spawn whenever the totem is around it. Like, if I have a coal totem and I put it right here, it would just spawn coal all around it. It doesn't matter where it is. Like, if it's on wood, it will still spawn. If it's on dirt or grass, it will still spawn. Unlike the food totems, they have to be on dirt. Because, well, only food can spawn in dirt, because food can't randomly spawn in grass. Well, flowers can, but I mean, that's not really food, so... Well, anyways... So, for these totems, the first way, like I just said, you put it somewhere random and it spawns it around it. It will spawn things inside of the totem that you can get, but it's kinda not really useful, because it will spawn 4 to 8 of it inside of the totem. And it will spawn everything all around and take up a whole bunch of space. So, what I'm doing right here, this is the most useful. There are 2 different variations of doing this, which, well, there's a whole another way of doing totems like this. But I'm gonna tell you guys after I tell you what this one. So you can either have it where you have the industrial chest and conveyor in a line, like this way. Or you can have them back to back, which takes up less space, and you can put them on both sides. And you can also have left and right conveyors and just put them however you want. You can make really huge things and it will be good. But now, for the very creative way that you can use totems that is actually very effective, and I didn't expect anyone to do this, but I saw someone in my server doing it. But yeah, they're still in the game. Okay, so I'll show you what they did. So if you go, they have conveyors around these so that it tricks them into thinking that there's going to be an industrial chest, but there's actually not. So it drops it on the conveyor, it all leads into a hole, and then there's a conveyor that goes against another conveyor, so 2 conveyors pushing at each other at once on the bottom, so that everything stays there, and then you just have a whole bunch of loot right there, and then you can spam F to pick it up. You don't have to go in anything, you just have to pick it up like it's a normal thing that someone dropped. So that's very creative, easy, and, well, very effective. You don't have to make an industrial chest for it, which is really good. Because not only can industrial chests not hold much, kind of, like, they can only hold 40 at max, I'm pretty sure it was 40, but here you can have, like, I don't know if it's the same for 40, how many can spawn, but if you're in an industrial chest and it's different types of things, then not only does it take up a lot of space, no matter what it is, but if it's different, then each one counts as a separate thing in the chest, so it gets filled up very quickly. So if you do something like this, it's very good to do, and you'll save 50 wood planks, along with, like, 30 iron, because you don't have to get the chest. But yeah, all you need is the totem and the conveyors. It's very easy to do, and I probably should have done that. I might figure out a way to do that, but I kind of wanted to make my base just look like a factory, because for this base, I'm not going for effectiveness really, I'm just going for how nice it looks. On my main, my base didn't look that good, but I was going for the effectiveness of how much I could make and how many things I could get from it. But yeah, let's go back to my base or island or whatever you want to call it. So anyways, totems are very useful. Hopefully this video helped you out somehow. By the way, there's one more thing I want to show you all that is actually super helpful. So I'll take away one of my conveyors just to show this. Hopefully it doesn't mess up my base. Okay, there. So how you rotate things. A lot of people are wondering how you rotate things. Sometimes if you just randomly turn, it will turn, and if you move it around, it will turn. It's very weird. Oh no, it's spawning them. But yeah, so you want to face the direction that you're wanting to place it in. It doesn't matter where your character is facing, just your camera. And then you want to have it directly where you want it and facing that direction, and then you just place it. And I don't know where did that coal go? Still there. Okay, I'm just gonna do that, and now my iron will stop doing this. But yeah, that's how all of the totems work. Hope this video was helpful. If you want more help on Roblox Skyblock, I'll make more videos later, so make sure to subscribe with notifications on. Again, this is not my main account. I literally just made an alt. You can look at any of my other videos. I promise I'm not a new player, but yeah, so if you have a Discord, join the Discord server, linked in the description, and check out all the other stuff in the description, like the video, so that, well, because I showed you guys some pretty epic Roblox Minecraft tips. And last thing before I end the video, shout out to my channel members. If you want to see your name here, then press the join button to the left of the subscribe button, and it will be here next video. So shout out to all of them. Make sure to subscribe, like, and do that stuff I just said. Let's try to hit 100k subscribers, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, YouTube.